Alright, what's up YouTube? We're back with another video. So today's gonna be some updates. So I kind of hurt my knee. Messing with my little brother. Kind of twisted my knee, so which is my bad knee. And so I'm gonna let that heal. Most of the leg workouts I'm gonna be doing is going to be just, I guess, a little rehab, so I'm going to try to do that for some coming through. Just so I can get it, strengthen it again. I noticed the first day when I first twisted it, it was really painful. It was really even hard for me to even pray. I'm Muslim, so when you get on your knees, do your sujood and stuff like that, it was extremely hard to sit on it. But yeah, so that's one update. And so this week I didn't end up hitting. So it's Sunday right now, like Sunday night. Is literally like 10 p.m. and I just got out of work. Was busy most of the week, so this is the second workout of the week. We did some meal prep though, so that means we're eating. So hopefully the weight will start to go back up. I feel a lot energized too. So, and that was because I was low in energy for the last months because I wasn't eating that much. So just in one day, getting enough carbs is getting just more carbs, more calories in my body. I could feel the changes already. So yeah, we're gonna go do a shoulder and chest shoulder workout with a little bit of triceps, and yeah, so that will be week 5's workout. So we're gonna do the combination of those two muscle groups, and we go. What's up, guys? So see the introduction, kind of hurt my knee. And we're going to week 5. Kind of missed 1 week. That's why this week, this video is coming 2 weeks after. But we'll get back to schedule. It was just that I was finishing with school, finals and all that. But anyway, so first workout, I believe this was a, let me see, whether it was multiple body parts or not. Oh, I guess maybe it was just shoulders and triceps. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But anyways, first exercise we started with some pullovers. The reason why I do this is pretty much just so it can help with the lats. Actually, we did chest too, so it was chest, shoulders, and triceps. I just noticed it. That's the reason why we did the pullovers. Yeah, so it just makes your lats open. It gives you that X frame, a lot better. So if you want to have that silhouette where you have wider shoulders and small waist, I suggest you do this. If you have a pullover machine, even better. This is something Dorian Yates used to do, and his lats was just second to none. Maybe Ronnie Coleman, but pretty much he was the king of backs before Ronnie. But anyways, that's the reason. So I did about maybe 2 or 3 sets, I don't know, but we recorded 2 sets. And as you do it, you don't wanna pass. Pretty much, you shouldn't be passing. I know the way I'm doing it is kind of a little bit exaggerated because what you typically want to do is just bring it a little bit right up in your forehead and then go back. So, and then squeeze, and then make sure you squeeze your lats, feel it all in your lats, allow your lats to stretch as you go down. All right, that was workout 1. Workout 2, we moved on to incline presses, dumbbells. So as you guys know, I get shoulder pain very often. Still don't know what the reason is. Still need to get it checked out. So, but anyways, that's not gonna stop us from training as long as we train safely. So the way I'm doing it is kind of the way uh, Frank Zane kind of recommend to do it. So instead of just having it straight like you would be on a barbell, what I kind of do is what you're supposed to do is have them go palms facing each other, and then you go down, get the stretch, and as you come back up, you twist a little bit to the side, um, almost creating that V shape. Uh, Almost nearly straight, but not quite. So, and then you stop, repeat that. Uh, and it's way harder to do it this way than to just push because of that rotation you're doing at the top. And that's why I didn't able to do heavier weight. But I think this one, it looks like on the last set we did up to 75 or maybe, let me see. Yeah, 75 pounds. That's actually pretty heavy for me at least. Especially doing it this way because you see, as you go down, the momentum and gravity is just trying to keep the weight down, but doing that rotation, there was a time that I think actually doing this set I was a little nervous whether the things would slip as I'm doing it because it just felt super heavy. And and yeah, so this is a way to do it, and I felt no pain on my shoulders at all. So um, that's something that I decided to put back on because I felt that my upper chest wasn't wasn't coming up the way I liked. I used to do the Doug Brignoli uh, decline only for the chest for heavy weights, and then do the rest of the stuff with cables and dumbbells. Uh, but after trying it for a while, I noticed that my chest wasn't coming up, so I decided, you know what, let's switch it up a little bit and see if we see any difference, any change, right? So moving on from there, we went on to the third exercise. This is a flat dumbbell press, and it's nearly the same, but this one is a little more strict with just palms um, creating that V, right? So pretty much you don't want to have it straight out because you don't want all the pressure going to your shoulders, right? You want to make sure you tuck and use your back. Actually, your lat is what you use when you're doing any bench press, right? So you shouldn't be using your shoulders. Let your chest do the work and allow your back to actually be used to actually press. So if you look at maybe my back area, you'll see that I'm actually still trying to practice it. But if you ask elite powerlifters, they'll tell you yes, your back is what you use. And yeah, even though we're not powerlifters, we want to train safely, and the best way to do it is to actually do it in a way that your joints are saved, right? Because no one is getting younger, right? And you don't want to get injured. You're not coming back in the gym. And so third exercise, and I think this was the last exercise for chest. We finish out with pec decks flies. For some reason, I just get a extremely pain when I'm doing this, especially when on the country on a eccentric going back. So as you see right there, as I'm slowing it down, there's just uh, a utterly pain that is happening, almost as if I'm thinking that something is happening to my chest. But yeah, I think it's just the activation is just crazy, and it only happened when you slow it down. So that's something I like and hate at the same time because it's just super painful. Um, and I recently did chest on Monday. This is uh, I'm sp- I'm I'm recording this on Wednesday, December 20th. So I did chest on Monday. So about what, the 18th, and same thing. I felt it crazy. It was just super painful. But anyways, give it a try. Next exercise, we went up for shoulders. and this was the first exercise. Started with 25 pounds. Is My form is getting much better, and I can control the weight. That's us, and I try to do that 1 to 2 second pause up once you raise it, and then try not to swing at all. Allow your elbows to do the raising, and you'll feel your shoulders just uh, burning, right? Or at least just lifting the weight. Uh, my mentor always said, forget about the pump, focus more on increasing the weight, right? So as you can increase the weight, you know that you're building muscle. That's all that matters with good form. So here we jumped to 35. I was controlling it pretty well, but it was getting, I think, towards the end, I decided to do a drop set and go to the 30s just to do a little bit, uh, just to finish it off. But pretty much this weight, I think I can handle it now. And next is probably just trying to get to the to the 40s, you know. And also, I mean, um, I used to wonder why my shoulders are not growing because I would always just keep doing the same weight, and I think that's also because the fact that my shoulders are not healthy. So even when I like, for example, I can move the weight, right? But just holding it there and then trying to control it, it's just it's just very painful. That's when the pain starts to kick in. So um, it's not that I'm not strong enough to move the weight. It's just that I get pain, so because I get pain, I try to avoid doing a movement like that, right? So I do it in a way that is comfortable and not giving me aches, especially on your tendons. You know, that's something you don't want to play with. Muscle soreness and fatigue, that's normal, but you don't want joint pain, you don't want tendons pain. That might be signs of weakness in the tendons, and you don't want to tear that, right? So moving on, uh, we did, that was for the lateral raise that we did. So this right here, we're jumping to shrugs. Pretty much kind of do it like Dorian Yates. What you want to do, almost as if you have the weight right on your side, and all you want to do is just raise your shoulders from the back, elbows bent, straight. Doesn't matter. You can do it however you like, and pretty much, you know, um, pinch. Make sure you pinch. Try to pinch your traps together, and yeah, just get the most out of it. So there was times that I was doing hundreds. I think the heaviest I ever went to was 105. But lately, for some reason, my grip and the way I have been doing it too, I don't like it. Almost as if because I'll finish or even like the next day, and I feel no soreness in my on my traps, and also the fact that the weight just have been really heavy for some reason when I'm doing shrugs, and I don't like the fact how I'm doing it like that too. How I'm bending my knees, so that's kind of using momentum. You don't want to do that. Just kind of use your traps to move the weight. But you know, you learn. This is the reason why I record these videos, because it's not only for you guys, it's for me as well, because I can look at it and then see things that I can improve on. You know, I'm a teacher, but teachers makes mistakes too as well. So just be humble and make sure um, you work out safely. And also, so third, uh, this is, I think this is the third exercise for shoulders. So we move on to rear delts, and the way I'm doing it here, same thing. Got this one from Dorian Yates. Pretty much, you're gonna have the weight palms down, bend slightly, knees bend as well, and then look up. You know, sometimes as you can see, I'm having the habit of just looking down as well. You know, you wanna look up and then and then pretty much just have your elbows pulling, as if almost as if somebody's on top of you, just pulling the strings from your elbows.
It's a little light, but yeah, so I'm gonna try to go to 40s. Or should I? Maybe let's go to 45s. Why not? Let's go to 45s.
Okay, so here you can see I'm doing it facing the camera, so you guys can see what I was explaining. Um, Here I decided to go up in weight, but this is what I was talking about: being able to move the weight, but not able to control it as much as you want. And as you guys can see, my shoulder to the left, no, I think that's my right shoulder actually. It's you can see as I'm moving, it's just not symmetrical. You can see that um, the shoulder is moving really weird. When I get there, it's almost as if my body just want to come back down, because as I'm doing it, I can hear the shoulder joint just cracking back and forth, with the bones just cracking. It's weird, wicked stuff. Uh, but yeah, but when I stop, it doesn't. I don't get the pain, so that's the reason why I keep going. But I definitely need to get it checked out. Maybe get some massage, open up that side. I will definitely try to do it before I compete on the next show, so it doesn't bother me when I'm posing on stage. And then so this next exercise, we went to triceps. We started with the press downs. So instead of doing it, I have been doing it with a mini straight bar, but this time I decided to do it with this one. And to be honest, uh, I think those were the two bars Mike Mensa recommended, either straight or the V bar. And yeah, so I do it with the V bar like that. And if I'm very strong when it comes to this movement, but this, since I have been doing it with this little V bar, I feel it even more. So, and as you do the movement, you wanna press towards down to your thighs, right? So you wanna come. It's a almost. It's not a very straight movement. It's almost as if like incline or decline, whatever you want to call it, incline maybe, uh, in terms of the cable, and then coming down. So here, I like to always just stretch and pose. This is something, advice from Frank Zane, keeping it classic instead and aesthetics. So always, it's like to post around, makes the little video a little fun, and it's good to keep that contraction going as you resting as well. But if you want to rest, nowhere you can just remain resting. But I find it very beneficial. That's something I learned from Hani Ramba as well. Right after the set, you just go in and just stretch the muscle. Uh, get that contraction even more. Okay, and then the next exercise, we go into what is this? Skull crushers, and we're doing it. I have been doing it with dumbbells, because sometimes it hurts my shoulders really bad, and this is a movement that I struggle with actually, because I never know where to place my body and my head, and then for this one, you can see that I place it at a good position, because I'm able to have that the bar, at least for the first half of the movement, I had it kind of like in an inclined position instead of straight, right? And that's how you want to do it. You want to have it inclined instead of just straight coming down to your head. You want it inclined, going behind your head and press down up in the ceiling, instead of bringing it back like I was doing at the end, because of course I was getting fatigued and tired. So you want to avoid that. Yeah, and here the gym was empty. This is the first time I was in the gym uh, ever, that it was this empty while I'm recording. I mean, I guess I was in the gym while it was empty for sure. Not just gym in particular, but maybe a different 24 hours. And yeah, so I decided, hey, why not pose in the middle? There's nobody here uh, watching or anything, so let's just pose here. Thing again, so this pose is really just for the real deal. So um, it's stretching and contracting the real deal. And we do that side chest movement right there, and then this is really for the triceps. You know. And also, as many of you know, or maybe if you've been a subscriber earlier when I first made the channel, you'll know that this is a fitness and fashion channel for men. So pretty much, but for the last, I would say maybe for the last year or so, we have been just posting fitness, but that fashion is coming back. So I'm gonna start posting some fashion videos as well. That'd be nice if I can manage to do one video of fitness and then one video of fashion per week. It's not a promise yet, but that's the goal. We'll see if we can get it there. But maybe I can make a lookbook for fall before it ends. Got some nice pieces, you know. There's not much to say. That's pretty much the end of the commentary for the workouts. I did receive my new mics for the DJI, which is I'm excited about. I haven't even opened them actually. I have received them maybe at least maybe it probably been here a week now. I've been still haven't opened it just because I was in school. Um, but yeah, next video, you guys will probably see it mic'd up and we'll be doing commentaries live while the show is being run. So I'm excited about that, and I won't be doing maybe this voiceovers as much. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is just more posing, um, checking the update, and also something that I also have been doing is practicing my vacuum. You probably will see more of it in the video. Um, as I and pretty much, practicing your vacuum will help give you more of that illusion, having wide shoulders, wider lats, not small waist, and it is also one of the best ways to keep your waist small. So you don't want to Just get have that, bubble butt looking like you're pregnant every time. All right, I'm gonna have nice abs, keep it aesthetic, and also keep it natural. Guys, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you then. Peace.
I don't want to take this off. Put it in right now. Okay, that's it. There's nothing else to. Bro.